The arrival of the COVID pandemic in 2019 plunged the world into an abyss. As schools began to close and people started to work from home, life turned upside down. The channels of family stress, social isolation, disrupted education, fear, and uncertainty about the future became reasons for decline in mental health, particularly among the youth and adolescent population. A survey conducted by the International Labour Organization found that globally, 50% of young people aged between 18 and 29 are possibly subject to anxiety or depression, and a further 17% are probably affected by it. At such a time when fear and uncertainty grips the world, the words of the Kathopanishad shine as a guiding light. The self-existent one turned the senses outwards. Therefore, one looks outside and not to the self within. A wise person searching for immortality turned his gaze inwards and saw that self within. The scriptures go on to say that ignorant ones pursue outward desires. The wise ones who know immortality do not seek permanence in temporary things. It is only by discerning the temporary from the real that true peace and happiness can be found. By turning the outward-facing senses inwards, the unspeakable strength that is naturally hidden within each one of us begins to emanate, melting away the trials and tribulations of life's circumstances. The ongoing COVID pandemic has proven to be one such circumstance which has pushed each individual to draw upon that strength and light from within to overcome various challenges that have presented themselves without. It is in this spirit that youth from around the world have engaged themselves in various spiritual and service activities, choosing to turn their focus within. And the theme of this year's World Youth Meet over the next 2 days will be the pandemic lessons within and without. Youth from all over the world will share their journey through the pandemic, highlighting the lessons they have learned both internally and externally. They will speak about how the pandemic has affected their lives and reflect on how they overcame numerous difficulties and were also able to find ways to serve society even during such testing times. As it is famously said, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And this year's World Youth Meet will exemplify the lessons learned by a few of the many youth across the world who have indeed got going.